I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focusing. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Put up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. On that lane switching, this is what the game is. The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You would do like your belly show. This is perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly.
70 tackles?
All right, Coach. Normally the Texas heat and humidity mean the roof stays closed, but not today as the sun is out here at NRG Stadium in Houston. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the New York Jets and the Houston Texans. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Bell. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. Now there's also a flag to go with it. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Faking the give, Darnold. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. A play fake, and it's Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Third and long, it's Darnold. And he fires one that's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. After the interception, here's Watson rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, 28 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important and they've done that in this one.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Here's Bell. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson. And his throws.
Oh my God! How'd you drop that?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Down, he's coming.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. That is caught by Cohen. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Hey, come on, check, 59.
From the gun, here's Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Ricardo Santiago.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Sliding out.
I'm calling because I did an intensive foul in December, didn't I? Is that something that you can see?
There brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll back
December 2019.
So bring up fourth. Now Gostkowski will come on to try a
Really?
field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And in his 15th season,
Do I have an intent to foul somewhere?
And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Really? I could have sworn I've done it in December because I have documents
To run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder
for
those plays because they were successful in getting.
So one of my I don't know how to put this, but I guess I have documents for the stuff that I'm claiming. So like medical documents, but all my stuff is closed. So I don't know. I mean, how can I submit these documents? But even though if I don't have no intent to foul open or nothing like that. So how are they gonna determine if I rate a raise with no?
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls.
117 Rutgers Street, apartment 10, Belleville, New Jersey, 07109.
This defense just going to gang up on the run and set them down.
Darnold's throw on the money to Anderson. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Probably, I don't remember.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
I'm sorry?
Anderson a first down and more. That one complete to Anderson. He gets across the 50 and down to the
Sure,
48.
but again, my question is how do they know?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Like
Darnold now to throw.
do I not need a intent to foul or something open?
With a sack. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground?
Because I know I received an email saying that
They're in some hot water now.
that my case was closed because I mean they didn't find no evidence or anything like that.
Now it's Darnold. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It'll be a gain of 8 yards.
I can't say I did or didn't. I don't remember.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks.
Right, I understand that.
It's a very short list.
My question is, I have documents to prove about other claims, right?
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety.
I could submit it even though I don't have an intent to file. So how are they going to determine if I rate a raise or back pay or anything? No, not really. What's the fax number? Or what do you want me to write down?
Much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Hold on.
531-7818.
844-531-7818.
7818.
7818.
Yeah, that's your fax number, sir.
Okay, so what do I do? Just submit the documents and...
Yeah, exactly. And do a statement if you want
The fourth down run successful. Now they
and that's it.
pay it off on first
They'll know because of my name and stuff that's on the documents.
And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever
No,
you want
that's
to call
fine.
it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Fucking on hold for 30 minutes for a 10-second fucking phone call.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Darnold. He finds his target. It's Crowder. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And Anderson's got it. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Here's Darnold. That's complete. It's Collins. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Partner, they weren't quite in the red zone, but things are starting to get condensed on the field. Throwing the corner route there. Really nice play because it gives them a little...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from 4 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Yo, if you can hear me, you know you're not supposed to run out the pocket, right? I'm just saying.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
I can't believe they let you play.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now it's Watson, a bootleg, rolling to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brandon Copeland coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Watson off play action, sliding out of the pocket. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
First down, a run with Cohen. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Cohen. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is Lamar Miller. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They go play action here on first down. It's complete. It's Miller. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's Watson. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Texans push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Darnold on first down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they do, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Darnold. Caught here by Bell. Takes this to the 45. Got a little space after that nice move.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing again is Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On the give, this is Cohen. 20. Touchdown, Houston. Tariq Cohen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans push further out in front.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trying to lay one up deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. J.J. Watt able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. J.J. Watt and the Texans take over an excellent field position. On first down, Watson. He's got Fuller. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards, the final tally. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Watson escaping the pressure right. And his throw here is incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line. Darnold now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Looking for the end zone. That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson, 27 yards. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Extra point right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Watson now to throw. Gets this into the hands of Samaje Perine. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around. Scrimmage.
You can't go for it.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They try again with Cohen. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Cohen. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he completes it to Cohen. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Watson's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. That's going to be caught. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. They'll run for it with Bo Scarborough. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Gostkowski with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?"
Le'Veon Bell. It's a foot race. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on.